gentlemen, welcome back. As you can see, I'm going to be reviewing Mrs. Claus and the Santaland Slayings by Liz Ireland. I will say, I found out about this author when I came across another book of hers called Mrs. Claus and the Halloween Homicide. She's got 5 books in a Mrs. Claus mystery series, and it is not the typical books that I read. It is kind of like a cozy mystery set in a town called Santaland. And it's really cute. Not any steamy stuff whatsoever. But it was entertaining enough that it drew me and I want to read the rest of them. So, this book starts off where an elf, because you're in Santaland, as you can see. So there's elves and snowmen, and you figure out that there are candy cane factories and toy factories, and that there's a family of Kringles who, through generations, have been taken care of being Santa because their ancestors was Santa. So every generation has one son who is born to be Santa Claus, and they are phenomenal in that role. Well, at the beginning of the book, an elf is killed. And the elf is killed, and then the Santa Claus is blamed for the murder. And he's like, what are you talking about? I didn't do that. I'm not going to worry about it. It's December. I have, kids to take care of. And Santa's wife, April, is like, you need to be worried about this. They're pointing your fingers at you. And he's like, no. I like this book, how it draws you in. It introduces you to characters that I believe you will meet later. And it's got enough mystery, enough funnies, enough intrigue that it kept me interested. Like I said, I don't normally read cozy little mysteries like this, but I say this is perfect right around this time of year. I'm recording this and it is almost mid-November, so this will get you ready for the Christmas season. Now, I will say this. I already read the second book in the series because when I was at my local library, I found book 2 in the Halloween section they set up. And it was this one. Hopefully you can see that. Mrs. Claus and the Halloween Homicide. I've already done a review on that. I will post that review soon. But I love April Claus in this. I love how she's like, I'm the new Mrs. Claus. She doesn't really know anything about the land she's living in. She's learning, but she's also curious. She's like, I'm not going to let my husband take the fall for this. She's dealing with a new mother-in-law who's like, why did my son basically marry you? She's dealing with new brothers and sisters-in-laws and nephews and learning how to be Mrs. Claus and what to judge and what not to judge. And it's just a little crazy to me. Oh, also, she got to deal with a jealous ex-girlfriend of Mr. Claus. I was like, okay, what's up with that? But all in all, I don't know if this makes any sense. I'm just rambling, but I did enjoy it. So if you're looking for something a little different to read and you want to get into the holiday spirit, this is a good way to slowly build you into it, because it does talk about Christmas a little bit, but not so much that it's all Christmas, Christmas, Christmas. And I don't know about you, but sometimes I'm tired of reading things just all about Christmas. Like, if you know, then you know, like Lifetime has had Christmas movies on since forever. And I'm like, okay, I'm kind of over it. So this was a nice little change of pace. And I'm interested to see how her other books went. I did like Mrs. Claus and the Halloween Homicide. Like I said, I already did a review on it. So after I publish this one, I will publish that one and see how that goes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, hit that like button, subscribe. Share this video so other people can find out about Liz Ireland. And comment below if you've read this book, if you like it. Also, try looking at your local library for new books to read. They have, at least my library puts different books out on like a little end cap or display. And you never know what might catch your eye. All right, ladies and gentlemen, bye.